Good evening. Welcome to your evening newscast for today, Tuesday, June 7th. With your news at this time, my name is Joshua Van Slykeman. Guyana is no doubt the crown jewel of Hess Corporation's global assets portfolio, with just a 30% working interest in the Stabroek block. The American company is set to collect $2.6 billion in tax-free revenue for 2022. Specifically, Hess Corporation's CEO, John Hess, was pleased to make this revelation. He said the company received 3 lifts of 1 million barrels of oil from the Stabroek block, which has 2 ongoing projects, Liza 1 and Liza Phase 2. In the second quarter, he said the lifts will increase to 7, and in the third and fourth quarters, 8 liftings each. It is estimated that deposits into the Natural Resource Fund for 2022 will total $957.6 million, comprising some $857.1 million earned from government's lift of profit oil, and an additional $100.5 million from royalties. By Kaieteur's calculations, Esso is poised to walk away with some $3.9 billion, while CNOOC will get $2.2 billion this year. It therefore means that Exxon and partners will walk away with tax-free of $8.7 billion profit in 2022. Meanwhile, Guyana must pay the company's share of income taxes for 2022 from its projected $957.6 million revenue. The Guyana Agricultural and General Workers Union has described the non-payment of salary increase to Guyanese workers by an oil and gas support company as another quote-unquote assault on rights of its local within the sector. The GAW informed that a named oil and gas support company recently increased wages for its expatriate staff, but has blatantly refused to do the same for Guyanese. The labor union said it understands that while the increased cost of living would have promoted the wage increase for foreign workers, it is reportedly being said that any such increase for Guyanese would be an unnecessary favor. In a public statement, GAW said it is widely recognized that workers and their families are facing serious constraints arising from the substantial hike in the cost of living. The failure to have the right legal controls in place to get the best out of oil and gas audits has cost the people of Trinidad and Tobago millions of US dollars over the years. Some of these mistakes they are still paying for today. In the light of this, industry stakeholders of the CARICOM state stressed the need for Guyana to be vigilant when auditing oil companies' bills and implement mechanisms that would guard against abuse. On the sidelines of the recently concluded Trinidad and Tobago Energy Conference 2022, stakeholders sought to impress upon this news agency, that petroleum costs auditing is a technical function requiring specialized knowledge and expertise. They explained that the multinational oil and gas companies have the resources to employ ample financial advisors, accountants, and lawyers. 21-year-old Carol Davidson, a security guard of East Pennington squatting area, was on Monday beaten and stabbed to death, allegedly by 3 females and 1 male who are presently in custody. Police reported that Davidson was murdered around 10 hours 44 at East Rheinveld squatting area in the vicinity of the Brickdam Secondary School Bridge. According to the police, on June 5, as a result of an old misunderstanding, Davidson was involved in a fight. 4 suspects, who were all apprehended by police, are presently in custody at the East Pennington police station, assisting with investigations. Almost a decade after the sod was turned for the expansion of the Chedi Jagan International Airport, Chinese contractor China Harbour and Engineering Company is expected to officially hand over the airport to the government of Guyana come June month end. Minister of Public Works Bishop Juan Edgil is reported in the media saying that the CJIA project with China Harbour remains at $150 million, $138 million from the China Exim Bank, and $12 million from the Consolidated Fund, taxpayers' money. The minister had cited that the additional works being undertaken by China Harbour are at no cost to Guyana, but through negotiations with the government, which the contractor agreed to do at their own expense. Regional administrations across Guyana have been in habit of withholding public funds in bank accounts instead of remitting the monies to the Consolidated Fund or Treasury at the end of the year. This issue was highlighted during the Parliamentary Public Accounts Committee's review of expenditures of the Regional Administration of Region 2 for 2 years, 2017 and 18, on Monday. According to the Auditor General report from the years 2017 and 2018, millions of dollars collected in the region from the rental of equipment, buildings, and toll fees are routinely placed in 3 Republic Bank accounts. These monies were garnered from activities within the region, outside the budget that the region receives from the government. And finally, at this time, the man who was found dead in the East Rheinfeld with suspect gunshot wounds has been identified as 49-year-old Dexter Lynch, a vendor of Madawini-Linden-Suicide Highway. Lynch was identified by his 59-year-old brother on Monday, police reported. On Sunday, police were alerted that there was a man lying in the street at Self-Help Square, East Rheinfeld, Georgetown. Police reported that Rangs had received the call around 3 hours 5. Crime scene experts who visited the scene reported that the man's body bore a single gunshot wound to the left side abdomen. While processing the scene, detectives found a .40 spent shell some 6 feet away from his body. So far, no arrest has been made, and investigation into the case continues. And with that, we've come to the end of your evening newscast on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Remember, for these stories and much more, you can pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News for just $100 Guyana at the newsstand near you, or head across to our website at kaieteurnewsonline.com. My name is Joshua Van. Thank you for joining us. Have a great remainder of your Tuesday evening. Coming up at 20 hours, it will be time for the Sean Dever Sports Watch, and later on at 21 hours this evening, Esencia Latina.